止まっている世界はつまらないでしょう。解析を始めるわ。
I think this looks really close to Orochimaru, but it's also looking close to adult Sasuke because he and Orochimaru have similar hairstyles. Not to mention that I can't really change the clothes because it's a beta and I look like some dark shinobi from the village hidden in the rock. I think that's overall it's okay, so I'm gonna jump in the game, show you his moveset, and a couple of boss battles. I think it makes sense to start with weapon first. The one and only weapon that I use is the sword, because the one and only weapon that Orochimaru uses is Kusanagi's sword. You probably have noticed that I'm not showing you any stats, or I'm not showing you the name of the sword, or what the specifications are for the eyes and how to make the character, because once the game fully comes out, there will probably be better ways to make the character, better weapons, to cosplay him correctly. As of now, this is just my illegal experiment, my beta, where I'm simply having fun using my snake abilities to test out the waters of the build. Especially considering that the beta itself gives you so many tools to make Orochimaru-like character, and that's probably something that won't change. For instance, if you beat the Medusa girls a lot of times, you will still get their hearts and toss the Genjutsu ability. If you beat the snake in Ryuchi cave, or whatever that cave was, then you get the super summoning Jutsu of Doom too. And I'm pretty sure that this is not in the beginning of the game, so it will take time to create the build. From that you can already tell that I have beaten the demo, and this is me being incredibly over-leveled. So for instance, when I do my snake summoning jutsu, it will automatically kill those two guys, and I don't even need to do anything. And I don't even know if that's the best choice, because if there is an option to make a snake like Manda, that can go, "Get in my belly," I would go for that. Speaking about summonings, Temari's Weasel, that we only see once in the series, is actually a boss in this game, and he's kinda tough to beat. Almost the same face. As you can clearly see, the only difference is names. This one's named Kama something. Kama Sharingan PTSD intensifies, but okay, the coolest part is that if Orochimaru actually got in Itachi's body, he would be really surprised, since Itachi was ill at the moment, half blind, and was fatigued really easily, so that would be a horrible deal for him. I just dealt 60% damage just by summoning the snake, and I can even make it safer.
That's right. Substitution.
In case you don't play this game, and you're simply an Orochimaru fan and you're like, "Oh, substitution? What? How does this work?" Basically, right now, if I die, I don't die. Just like Orochimaru in the show. I also made sure I learned tons of jutsu. So, in this case scenario, we got wind opponent. In Naruto laws, fire beats wind. And Orochimaru can use fire, even though he did it only once in the series, but the wiki says he can use every single nature type and voodoo release. So I'm using it, and it does no damage, because this game does not follow the rules of Naruto. It does allow me to resurrect myself if I really want to, and the snakes are still OP. However, the statement that if you learn techniques by the hour, the result is eternal power, is not in this game. So spamming jutsu is mostly cosmetic role-playing. I guess I'll go for another boss battle against a humanoid opponent that does not die from a single hit like others, and honestly, because I'm a scrub in this game, and I don't really main it, I sometimes have a trouble beating this guy, but I'm pretty sure that I can do it with this particular build, even though I kind of changed the jutsus. The coolest thing about this game and Orochimaru and any Soul games, that you're technically immortal. You can try for as long as your patience allows you to. Nothing will stop you. Okay, so this guy likes whiffing, and that wastes stamina, and whenever they waste stamina, I can go for a little hit and do another jutsu.
5-pronged seal!
What that does, it seals his attack power, so if he hits me right now, I don't receive as much damage as I would if he hit me without this debuff. You might also notice that my sword that I am role-playing as Kusanagi is glowing. That means I can throw in little Getsuga Tenshos. Totally canon in Orochimaru lore. He knows this jutsu. I'm telling you, nothing suspicious here. I also have full yokai meter, and what that does, it allows me to transform, and Orochimaru doesn't really transform, or does he? Okay, the point is, if he could transform, or if he mastered the Death Reaper bullshit, and could transform into Super Snake Reaper bullshit, then he would be something that yokai is in this game. So let's call this fanfic final form Orochimaru go! I call this Orochimaru. It's pretty cool, because I don't waste my health. Also, I can dodge faster, I can hit them faster. Don't really control much, but I can also heal my initial health if I decide to take a pill, which Orochimaru usually does, drugs and all of that stuff. You don't want to get hit by that. However, it doesn't last long. Using everything I got here. Substitution. You might notice that this guy is oh, I'm out of stamina to punish him. This guy is a fire style user. I have water style equipped, so I'm gonna counter him. Watch this. You're doing it wrong there!
こういうことをきっかけに闇に落ちる。
これが心に深い傷を。
I cannot fucking believe I survived that. Okay, Suiton. But Suiton. Okay, water style. Not my style. Let's try something more Sasuke. Let's sum it up. Even more Sasuke. So in this game you got lightning, fire, and water. No wind, unfortunately, which is primary jutsus for Orochimaru. That's the most that he was using in the series. You also can speak to this guy, and he's one of the few bosses that you can actually speak to. He says a couple of smart lines.
俺の槍がちくしょうやっぱりね
This lady sells you Edo Tensei book for 2,000 zenis. You fool! You didn't know the power we possess, I'll take 3!